Imagine yourself not being able to say, I'm hungry, I'm hurting, thank you, I love you. Imagine yourself being imprisoned inside a body which doesn't obey your orders at all.
Wait, what the hell? What is she controlling? A freaking mech suit? Dude, she looks like George Lopez from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Look at this.
No school, no discipline, no rules. And most important, no dreams.
Hey bro, what do you mean no dreams? What did I do? Dude, seriously though, this movie is like so cursed. Who allowed this to be made? Dude, is this even allowed on YouTube? This is like straight out of a hentai. Yo, what is up guys? That was a very weird intro. My name is Dreams, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be going over another animated story. So I haven't actually done one from this channel before, but it's called My Story Animated. The other one that I made a video about was, I honestly have no idea because they all are like the same channel. But if you are new here, welcome to the channel, and don't forget to subscribe to become an epic gamer, the most epic of gamers, the epicest of gamers. You have to subscribe. Please subscribe. I just hit 1,000. I'm really thankful for that, but please give me to 2,000. Also, leave a like on the video or I will literally steal your family. I'll become your new dad and then I'll give you up for adoption and you will live a very sad life. So please leave a like on the video. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't worry. I won't be your dad. I can be your daddy though.
People are all around you, yet you feel alone. It wouldn't be easy, would it? Well, I lived for years feeling this way. Years of wishing for the ability to connect, to express, to share with others. Maybe you're wondering about the reason? Well, it was that I fell off the tree.
Oh yeah, I've done that before. I've fallen off the tree. You know that one tree that we all know about? Just that one tree. There's not like a bunch of trees. There's like one, right? The one tree. Yeah, I love that tree. This fell off that tree.
I was my mom and dad's only child. We were a middle-class family and we lived in a small house with a stunning backyard, which had an old oak tree that was said to be even older than my grandparents. When my dad first bought the house, he found a tree house in the oak tree built by the kids who'd lived in the house before us.
Dude, is she okay? I just realized she's like legit underwater.
After a lot of convincing, my father agreed to fix the tree house. He even made a wooden ladder so I could climb into the tree easily. I remember helping my dad decorate its walls with posters and photos of my favorite band. For a second, you might be thinking, what a sweet family.
Ew, what the hell is that?
But no, this wasn't the case exactly. You see, my mom was a moody woman who yelled a lot, and nothing me or my dad did could please her. She would spend the whole night smoking cigarettes in front of the TV and then sleep the whole day.
Smoking in front of the TV? That's awful. How rude to that TV, dude. Dude, everyone knows you're not supposed to smoke around your TV. You can only take one specific You can only drop LCD with your TV, no smoking. Get it? LCD? The LSD? Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
As for my dad, he spent his time working so he could pay the bills and buy us food. And me? Well, after I got home from school, there was nothing for me to do but go and play with my dolls in the treehouse. For my 13th birthday, my dad bought me the best gift ever. He bought me a little white puppy that was super fluffy. I called him Snowball. Perhaps this dog would keep me company so I wouldn't be so alone. I loved Snowball and I taught him lots of tricks. We used to spend all day together in the treehouse. We would only go home to eat dinner. That way, we steered clear of my mom's yelling and her long fights with my dad. I watched the sky a lot during my days in the treehouse. Back then, my dad only came home after the sun had set, so I'd watch the stars lighting up the sky. They looked amazing. I knew that those stars were nothing but meteors traveling fast through the sky as they burned, but everything my dad told me about them made them seem magical. One time, I was watching the sky with Snowball, waiting for my dad to return home.
Dude, Jesus Christ, how tall is this tree? She's like 4 stories up.
When he arrived, he climbed up and sat beside me. He said, "This falling star is a wish that just came true for someone out there in the world." "A wish?" I said. He explained a long time ago there was a poor man praying to the gods every day. However, the gods were always busy, so they didn't answer him. One day, he screamed so loudly the mountains shook. The gods looked at him and listened to his troubles. They became so sad and cried burning stars. So this way, whenever he saw a falling star in the sky, he'd make a wish and the gods would make them come true.
Oh my god, guys, this story is so heartwarming. I'm just gonna have to take a minute. He prayed every single day and they wouldn't answer, so he yelled at them. And they made his wish come true. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Dude, these stories are already so fake and now they're trying to write like a heartwarming Disney backstory to it. What the f?
But can this be possible? I asked. And he replied, legends are a beautiful thing to hear, but not to believe. If the legends are so old, how can we know if they are true or not? I asked. He just smiled at me and said it was time to head back into the house. On that same night, while I was lying in bed hugging Snowball, it started to feel like my life was falling apart. My mom was screaming hysterically at my dad, telling him that the money he was bringing in was no longer enough and that he should start searching for an extra job. She said that she could no longer go out with her friends because she was so embarrassed. She couldn't afford to buy new dresses every time they went out like her friends did. I saw Snowball looking at me as if he wanted to say,
"Shut up, I'm trying to get some sleep."
The fighting and loud screaming continued for a long time until I could no longer bear it. I snuck out of the window and headed towards the dark oak tree in the backyard. Everything around me was dark.
And she's being haunted by the giant floating chicken legs sticking out of the earth.
Behind me walked Snowball. We crept very quietly so no one would hear us, and then we arrived at the treehouse. It was pitch black, so I missed a step on the ladder, and then my leg slipped.
Okay, up until this point, this was like somewhat believable, but how do you slip off of a ladder? You can't just like miss a step just because it's dark. You have both of your hands still holding on, and your other foot still on. Like how? Like that's not how ladders work. As long as the ladder doesn't move, just because one foot is off of it or misses a step doesn't mean you're just gonna plummet off of it.
Snowball sounded far away even though I could see him jumping around me. Then I wasn't able to feel anything. After a little while, I felt myself waking up. My head hurt and I couldn't feel any part of my body. I'd completely lost control over my body parts. Even my eyes, I couldn't open them. I could feel the light around me, but it was too difficult to open my eyes. Oh my, what happened to me? Was I stuck in my sleep? Or was it worse than that? Had I died? I didn't know much about death except that after death, a person drowns in darkness.
Drowns in darkness? What kind of satanic stuff is this on? Wait, what does she mean by darkness? Does she mean just like empty space or like a black hole? Actually, if darkness looks anything like Black Hole Chan, then I wouldn't mind drowning in a little bit of darkness, if you know what I mean.
But this darkness I felt was different. Completely different. I could feel my body freezing. Suddenly I heard someone. If I was able to hear him, that means I wasn't dead. Thank God. From his tone of voice, I gathered he was a doctor speaking to my parents. He said, the damage she suffered to her head due to the fall has resulted in severe internal bleeding in her brain, which is preventing enough oxygen from reaching her body.
Great value Kool-Aid man looking at,
resulting in a coma. But I wasn't in a coma. I was there, with them. I heard my dad crying and my mom inquiring about the treatment fees. I wanted to scream, to call out for them, to say something, anything. But I wasn't able to even talk at that time. Suddenly, I was just a vegetable.
They made her into a piece of broccoli. A vegetable. Dude. Okay, my story animated. You get 1 point for that. That was good. I was not expecting that.
Unable to do anything but listen. Most people don't think twice before talking or connecting with others.
What the hell are these two dudes doing?
Oh, watch out, buddy. My hand's coming through. It's gonna slap you right upside your face.
They do it automatically, but I had absolutely no way of speaking to anyone. For the last 13 years, I had been a normal girl. A girl who loved her dad, her dog, and who loved to play. I was happy and healthy, but now, suddenly, that had all changed. The doctors didn't know what to do. They thought I was completely in a coma, but they always treated me nicely. All the time I spent in the hospital, I only heard my dad's voice. My mom had completely vanished.
Peace, bro. I'm out this bitch.
I didn't know where she was, and I didn't hear anything related to her. Until the day the doctor said there is nothing more they can do.
Yeah, nothing more they can do for that hairline. God damn. Pachycephalosaurus looking at.
And that it is best for me to return to my parents' home. I heard my mom arguing with my dad. She didn't want me back home. I was, according to her, a burden that she didn't want to carry. But I went home anyway. I was happy because I was returning home. I heard my dad telling my mom that he finished the treehouse because that was the last thing I asked him to do. That's why he insisted on bringing me back home, so I could be near the things I loved. However, things went downhill from there. I lost my ability to move. I failed all the mind exams they conducted on me in the hospital, so the doctors told my parents they could treat me as if I didn't exist. My return home was just a hopeless attempt at keeping my unconscious body comfortable until I died. My dad tried his hardest to keep me comfortable, and that really annoyed my mom. Their friends stopped visiting after a while, and the money Dad was providing was no longer enough. Machines that were keeping me alive were too expensive. Before, I was able to escape my mom's screaming and ranting, but today I was stuck with it without them even knowing that I could hear them. The whole thing felt like a nightmare. When my dad first got me Snowball, I thought that he was very smart.
Ah, what the f did you do to Snowball? Put it back in his head. Put his brain back in his head. Jesus Christ.
And could just understand me without even having to talk to him. But my dad used to laugh and say, dogs are about as smart as a 3-year-old.
Dude, what did Snowball ever do to you, bro? That's super rude, bro. He's just a dog. He's just a dog, man. He's just one of the boys, bro. What the f, dude? Well, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was pretty funny. I definitely want to make more animated story videos like this. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Remember, I will come to your house and become your dad. So watch it. You better watch yourself. I'm not kidding. You better like the video right now and subscribe to the channel, or I will come to your house and become your daddy. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Jeez, it's just a joke. But please like the video. Please subscribe. Hey, yo, turn on notifications too. It's what all the cool kids are doing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Dreams. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.